What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have ShopVlog shopperoonoos number 3. The Reckoning. I went out today for a little shopperoonoo and I hit up all the charity shops and of course the CEXs as well. Without further ado, let's go and have a look what I actually had a look at my local town and their DVD and Blu-rays on their shelves. Let's do it, mates. Goes! We start our day at the Greenwich and Bexley Community Hospice charity, and look, I found something for Geordie Paul already. Dungeons and Dragons cartoon, something for James Millership maybe, because we were talking about it a little while ago, which is interesting. This is the film that I remember watching and didn't really like, but let me know what you thought about Open Water. I should have picked this up. I'm gutted because it looks like a quite nice addition. I don't think I saw that film all the way through, Van Helsing. Orphan is a really underrated film. It goes in loads of different directions. Creep is really good as well. Creep is super underrated. Go and watch Creep, it's really good. And shit. Oh, Krampus. Oh wait, no, it's not the actual film I wanted. Bastards. There's a Friends box set for £7.50. Let me know if it's worth it, because I might pick it up next time I'm in. Under Siege and Under Siege 2, really fun movies that I recommend. I actually prefer Under Siege 2, I think it's a better movie. Minority Report, it's pretty cool. That's not a Blu-ray, that's a DVD, it lied to us. It's a pretty cool Avatar Steelbook Blu-ray, don't really see that very often. What did I buy from the Bexley Community Hospice? Let's have a look. So from the Bexley Community Hospice charity, in the footage you saw them, I picked up Minority Report on Blu-ray for £1, which I thought was pretty fair. And it obviously comes with the DVD, and it comes with the when the digital codes used to be on discs. Do you remember that, guys? Remember that? It's quite nice when you find Blu-rays with the slip covers at charity shops. It's quite nice. Next up is a film that I've even said that I don't particularly like that much, but I couldn't really leave it there. It's one of those things where it's one of those really rarity kind of, it's not rare or anything, but it's one of those items where you don't see that very often. Snag it immediately. So this one is the Steelbook Blu-ray for Avatar. It's actually quite a nice Steelbook. I think it's quite nice anyway. Very average film in my opinion. Very average. But that's just me. I think it's super overrated. I don't think it's particularly good, but this was £1.50. So they are what I got in Bexley Community Hospice charity. Let's move on to my local town where I went to more charity shops.
Cancer Research UK, looking in the baskets for their DVDs.
Copy of Sin City 2. Nice lenticular cover there. Not seen this one, but I felt like it was like maybe 10 years too late, so I didn't really care to see it. House of Flying Daggers, really great movie. If you've not seen that film, I highly recommend it. Hellsing is a really great anime, Hellsing Ultimate in particular that is, and it's really great. George A. Romero, Survival of the Dead. A really underrated film, in my opinion. Ginger Snaps Unleashed, the sequel to Ginger Snaps. Don't remember that much, but I know I've seen it. VHS 2. And we've got a nice steelbook of Silent Hill. Unfortunately, I checked both their discs and both their discs are in awful condition, scratched to ribbons, unfortunately. So what did I get from Cancer Research? Quite a bit of stuff, mate. Quite a lot. So yeah, quite a lot. I spent about £6 in Cancer Research, but I think I picked up some good stuff. Batman v Superman 3D Blu-ray. It's a bit grubby. I don't know if that's, yeah, it's actually, it needs a bit of a clean, but I thought it's got a nice lenticular sleeve. It comes with the Blu-ray as well. So you've got Blu-ray, the 3D Blu-ray, and the DVD, I think DVD as well. No, and the digital code. But I thought that was for £1. I thought I'd grab that. Got it on 4K, so this could possibly be giveaway fodder. Next up, I picked up Ninja Turtles 3D. Also comes with the 2D Blu-ray as well, for £1 again. I've already got this movie in standard 2D, but I thought this could either A, be giveaway fodder, which it might most likely will be, or 2, it might complement my standard edition on the shelf, but I think this might be giveaway fodder. Next up, I've really chuffed about this one, because I've been meaning to check out this series for a while. You know me.
I love dinosaurs. Who wouldn't like dinosaurs? Dinosaurs are awesome.
I like dinosaurs, so this next one was a no-brainer for me, especially for the package that you get. You get quite a lot for the money. So I picked up Primeval seasons 1 to 3 for £1, and it was just basically, I could not ignore it and I had to grab it. So it's complete, season 1, season 2, season 3. So yeah, I think there's about 5 seasons of this show, so I could easily pick up the other series, the other seasons fairly easily.
Still got more. Still got more from the Cancer Research, guys.
Picked up the very first season of The Simpsons. We all know the old school Simpsons is the best Simpsons, right? So for £1, I thought season 1, I'll grab it. Really nice packaging, I thought anyway. Really nice packaging. Digipack, I know, but I thought the discs look really nice as well. I like the minimalist artwork on the discs. Really cool stuff. For £1, why not? You know? Why not? To follow that up, Simpsons season 2 for £1. Why not again? You know, why not again? I don't think it's as nicely presented as season 1, but it is what it is. You've got some artwork there. Really good stuff in my opinion. A couple of giveaway fodder and some cool series that I will jump into watching sooner or later. So yeah, Ninja Turtles 3D, Batman v Superman 3D, Simpsons seasons 1 and 2, Primeval series 1 to 3. Not a bad little haul from Cancer Research. Let's go back into town now and have a look in CEX. Let's go. We are back in CEX. We've got a bunch of 4Ks there, just running through them quickly. Early women filmmakers. Well, no one wants those. Look how many they've got. They've got loads there. Ghost in the Shell 2.0, one of the best animated films ever. I love that movie. And also, The Goonies. £5 though, it's a bit much. The Gift for £2.50. I've wanted to get that, but I chose not to. Spoilers. Fourth Kind, a really underrated found footage alien abduction film that I highly recommend. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, £22 for season 1, I think. Karate Kid, £12. I'd get it when it's a bit cheaper, if I'm honest. The Meg, I think it's a really good movie. I enjoyed that one. I think it's a dumb fun movie. I want to get it on 4K. Gundam Wing, whatever it is Mabaroshi, BFI title. Pretty cool. One Punch Man, an over-the-top satire parody of shonen anime, really fucking good. Planet Earth, complete series, a really interesting documentary with David Attenborough. Prison School, a really, what looks to be quite a violent anime. Resident Evil, The Collection, one for Geordie Paul, however he wants it on 4K, so do I, to be fair. Robot Overlord Steelbook, a really nice steelbook that I own, but I can't really comment on the film. We're whizzing around in this footage, guys. Whoa! Stargate Atlantis, that's a big beefy box set for £40. And then we move on to the Star Wars box sets. Original trilogy, £8. Not too bad really for prices. Prequel trilogy, also £8. Not too bad for the prices there, I don't think, for the Star Wars sets. If you don't have them, they're pretty good prices. The Spirit, I'm always interested in that film, but never really pick it up. It's weird. The Survivalist looked interesting to me. Terminator Salvation in that weird kind of like endoskeleton case. One for Boba Fett's bounty right there. A really nice Scott Hall WWE Steelbook there. You know, if you're into your wrestling, might be something to pick up. Not for me, unfortunately. What did I get in CEX? Once again, I did get some bits and bobs and boobs and macaroons. Not boobs though. Anyway, I picked up another addition to my snapper case collection. I picked up Scooby-Doo in a nice green snapper. Really cool. I have a really big soft spot for this film. When you bring up the idea of, you know, Scooby-Doo live action, it's one of those things where it's a cartoon that I don't know how they could have really pulled it off. And this film is better than it has any right to be. I mean, I have a lot of fun with this movie. I think Matthew Lillard is the perfect guy to play Shaggy. He hams it up in all the right ways, and I just love this film. I think this film is a bloody fun, good time. It's in pretty good nick. Yeah, it's alright. It's alright, Nick. Scooby-Doo in the snapper case. A horror film that I really think is super underrated, and I think everyone should check it out because I really like this film, and for £1 I thought I'd pick it up, you know. So yeah, boom, Fourth Kind. Really like this film. I thought it was like really good. It came out during the wave of like Paranormal Activity, found footage fever, but yeah, I think it's one of the better ones. I really like this film. I think it's really creepy in all the right ways and just really good, really effective. It's good. It's a good one. I think it's really good anyway. I realised I didn't have this next one in my collection, which baffled me because I think as a standalone science fiction film it's very good, which is Prometheus. Love that slipcover. This is a 3-disc Blu-ray 3D. Comes with 3D, the 2D Blu-ray and the digital code. But that slip is gorgeous. Beautiful slip. I just hope those bloody stickers don't ruin it. But yeah, pretty happy about grabbing that. Oh, that's broken off. Oh, I had it, but I guess I did not. Finally in CEX, I couldn't pass this up. I don't really see this very often. And I did want to get it on 4K, but with the 4K version, you only get like volume 2. I only could ever find volume 2 for a decent price on 4K. But when I saw this, the complete series of it, it's in fairly good condition for fairly cheap, which is the Planet Earth documentary series, complete series, £2.50, which I think is pretty reasonable. I remember loving these documentaries growing up, like anything to do with Planet Earth and animals. I just love it. So I thought I'd add some of that to my collection. Really cool. I love that, where it's like different weather conditions on the globe. I think it's fantastic artwork on this. It's really nicely presented. So yeah, Planet Earth complete edition. The box has seen better days. You can see it's a bit scuffed up, but for £2.50 I can't really complain. It's just a really nice, I just think it's going to be a really cool series to check out. Yeah, I thought I'd grab it. £2.50, like why not? So those are my pickups from CEX. So yeah, so now we move on to my final stop of the day, which was my local Sense. Now you know my local Sense has been almost a legendary in my local area, because you know people have seen what I picked up, 3 for £1. Now I will preface this with Sense, and it goes mostly for most of my local charity shops lately. They're starting to become really savvy with their Blu-ray prices, so their Blu-ray prices are £1.50 or up, which is, it takes the fun out of collecting when they're not 3 for £1 anymore. Especially if you're charity shop hunting, it takes the fun out of finding stuff for dirt cheap, because then they're no longer, £1.50 is cheap, but they're no longer dirt cheap, where you can pick up bloody something for 50p, you know, something really kind of sought after on Blu-ray. Not going to happen around my local area anymore. They're getting smart with the prices now. They know they can get more than what they were charging, which is a shame for us collectors, especially me, who is probably the only guy buying all their fucking stuff. Even with box sets, just DVD box sets, they're getting smart. Like I almost went to get the Godfather box set on DVD because I had it, and I thought, well, if this is 3 for £1, I'm just gonna get it because it's a great deal, right? And nah, they want £3 for that bloody box set now. So I feel, especially the charity shops near me, are getting very savvy with the prices. They're getting smart about it. They're not just putting any old shit out on the shelf and going, yeah, 3 for £1, 3 for £1, just do what you want. It's not how it's going to be now. But anyway, we will go to our final stop of the day. Yeah, so Sense, let's go and have a look. At World's End there on Blu-ray. Again, like I said, £1.50 for their Blu-rays. And also Law Abiding Citizen, also £1.50. And an underrated film, Edge of Darkness, I think is a pretty decent crime thriller. And then they've got Pacific Rim for £1.50 with a slipcover, pretty good. They got a nice double pack of Akira here. Akira is one of the greatest animated films ever made, in my opinion. And here's just a quick pan up the shelves here. So yes, that is what we had in Sense on the shelves, as you saw. What did I pick up in Sense? I love when I find TV series that I've not heard of in charity shops, because especially when they're 3 for £1, it's really good. See, it's weird because when they're box sets they charge a bit more, but when they're in just regular DVD cases they count it as like 3 for £1. So I picked up season 1 of Justified. I think Timothy Olyphant is a great actor, so I think he's really charismatic. So anything with him in, I think I probably will end up enjoying. So pick that up, and also season 2 as well. Pretty happy about that. Pretty good, 3 for £1. So What was the third pickup? An interesting one. A film that I've got nostalgia for, but I don't necessarily think is particularly a good film. But nostalgia made me get it. And also, it was sealed. So I thought, 3 for a quid, why not just grab it? Scary Movie. The spoof movie to popularise spoof movies, but also the spoof movie to ultimately kill spoof movies. Very unfortunate turn in events. Like, this film was super popular when it came out, made loads of money. It basically brought back the spoof movie into prominence. And yeah, obviously we've had stuff like, you know, Airplane and Naked Gun and films like that spoof like the action genre and the and other genres of film. But like, you know, Scary Movie came along and gave us the spoof of horror films. This is alright. I don't think it's that bad. I just have super nostalgia for it. It is the film that kind of spawned the larger spoof movie trend at the time, and that's what basically ultimately killed the franchise. Killed this franchise, but it also kind of killed the genre of spoof, because they weren't really putting much effort into those spoof movies. They were basically just poking fun out of movies that are modern at the time and going, ha ha ha, aren't we funny? And eventually that kind of rolls old, and then people just don't find them funny anymore. I thought I'd pick it up. It's sealed, why not? For nostalgic purposes. The final thing I picked up is a box set of a film that I've never seen before, but I've heard very good things, and this intrigued me because it's a 2-disc DVD that isn't a box set with where both discs are in separate cases. You don't see that very often these days. The film is Magnolia. I've heard good things about this film. For example, the artwork is the same for both discs, which is a bit of a shame. Disc 1, disc 2, which are the features. Very strange you would do this, because you don't see this very often. So in theory, I could just throw away the box, get a disc tray, and just just have the one case. But I think it's quite an interesting oddity to have the bonus disc in its own case in a box set. But yeah, Magnolia, let me know if you've seen it. I've not seen it. I've heard very good things about it, and this was $150. Do you know? So you see what I mean by they're upping their prices with their box sets, which is a shame. So that was that. Let's move on. So I think it's been a very successful shopperoonoos today. Let me know what you think was the best pickup of the day in this video. For me, I'm really happy about the Simpsons box sets. I think they were great to grab. Really happy about that Primeval set as well. But I'm pretty happy about the haul in general. A really successful shopperoonoos today. As always, guys, if you like this kind of video and want to see more, maybe become a subscriber-roonoo. Maybe subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Hit the like button as well for the YouTube algorithm, because it's the best way to get my videos out to the YouTube world. As always, guys, I have been Jason. And I have a new chair, which is good. It doesn't squeak anymore. Get in. And I'll see you later. You know, I guess, you know, yeah. Bye.